Hey guys, JV here, and I'm making a vlog. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys, and it kind of just made sense to me. Why don't I just give you guys an update on what's going on with me and how we're looking in terms of, starting back up with YouTube content, because that's coming really soon, and I'm really excited about it. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. So, yeah, what's been going on with me? It's been a full month since I made my hiatus video. Of course, I made the other two reviews because I felt obligated because I had a review code and I made those videos, shared my thoughts on them. But beyond that, we've been on full hiatus, full break. And I've been doing a lot over this break, actually. I haven't just been, doing nothing. I've been doing a lot of thinking, planning, and deciding for the future of my channel. And we're getting there. We're almost there in terms of starting to make content again. And I'm super excited for that. But beyond that, I've been playing a lot of video games, and I know that sounds hilarious because I've been doing that all my life, right? But it's different. It's different for me. I've just been sitting down, removing all distractions, and just experiencing the game. Kind of like you would go to a movie theater, unless you're an asshole and pull your phone out, and just experience a movie with no distractions. That's what I've been doing. I've been putting a game on one of my monitors, turning all the lights off, putting on my headphones, putting my phone aside, and just playing through a game. And I've just got this renewed love for the medium, for video games in general. I'm just loving the heck out of playing video games right now. And I hope I can kind of translate that love into my videos for the future. But just to give you guys a short list of games I've been playing and just I've been blown away by. Gears of War 4, Inside, Infinite Warfare's campaign, I was pleasantly surprised by. And, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Dishonored 2, obviously, I made a review for that. Incredible game. I'm playing through Uncharted 4 right now, and it's on another level. Uncharted 4 is such an experience, just incredible experience. So those are games I've been blown away by lately, but yeah, I've got this renewed love for playing video games, and I feel like I'm doing it right now because I'm just loving it, and I've been sharing my thoughts on Twitter. For those of you that follow me at JV2017. But yeah, I want to try to reflect that love for video games in my new content in some form or fashion. And that's kind of a new development for me. I didn't plan on feeling that way, but I just have. It's crazy. I've been loving playing video games. Anyways, so let's get back to that thinking, planning, and deciding. What I've been doing over the past month, since it's been that long since I made my hiatus video. So let's talk about content and where I'm moving forward. So some of you may have noticed that I changed my channel name recently. And the beauty of that is that I don't have to start a new YouTube channel. I won't be starting a new YouTube channel. I'll essentially just be moving to this new brand, and we're just going to assume, hey, that's me, and that's it. The beauty of Google is that if anybody wants to, look something up, or on YouTube, for example, in our specific case, they can just look up the name of the brand or the channel or the creator, and it'll find it. So it's not like me having youtube.com/channel user JV2017 gameplay really matters, because it doesn't. So I was able to easily change my name, and some of you saw that. I got some hilarious feedback. I love the salt. I've been missing the hell out of the salt from some of you guys on the new brand, and it's Level Up Gaming. And that is the name that I decided on. It's official. It's not changing. And that's what we're going for moving forward. I really like the name. Leveling up is a really easy to grasp concept. It's in very, very many games, and it's even recognizable to people that aren't really into video games. Leveling up, they know what that is. So I really like that, and it ties into the theme of helping the gamer. And that's kind of brings me to the fact that this new brand, Level Up Gaming, and this channel is really a spiritual successor to what I've done before. So when I was evaluating my channel and deciding what I wanted to do moving forward, it was, do we want to pivot, do a complete 180, go in a different direction? Do we want to start streaming on Twitch? Do we want to do this or that? No, we're not going to do that. This is really a spiritual successor to what I've already been doing. But I'd say the biggest difference is the presentation of it all, and how I represent myself, how this brand Level Up Gaming kind of conveys that message to the viewer. And another huge difference will be the way that I market this brand and this content. I have the experience creating content. I've been doing it for 6 years. But something I've always sucked at, to be honest with you guys, is marketing myself. let's be honest, JV 2017 Gameplay is a horrible YouTube channel name. My God, it's awful. It's horrible. And so I finally realized that and decided to go with Level Up Gaming, obviously. But yeah, a big thing for me, obviously content, you know, what kind of content I post, all that, huge to me. It's very important to me. But the way I market myself is going to be a focus. So I'm going to have a website independent of YouTube. I'm working on it right now, getting it all together with Squarespace, which is really awesome. I'm going to have all social media accounts that are relevant to the medium of YouTube, and I'm going to have active presence on all of those. It's going to be kind of a challenge for me because, again, this is a weakness of mine, but that's how you get better. Work on those weaknesses. So, yeah, it's going to be, for me, equal parts marketing the channel and equal parts the technical side of things. There's some kind of quote about marketing and whatnot, and it's a businessy quote, you know, but that's kind of my background. I did go to college for a period of time to study business, so that is a focus for me. So marketing that brand is going to be something that I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to compared to what I was doing in the past, which was almost nothing. But again, don't worry. My content will also have a higher quality standard as well. I've already talked about that pretty much ad nauseum on the channel with my vlogs leading up to my hiatus. Certain things realizing, like relevant footage. I will never not have relevant footage on these videos. Oh my God, it's just so lazy. We will have relevant footage. If I'm talking about something, you're going to see what I'm talking about on the screen. Like, that's just obvious. Things like that. We'll have higher quality standards there. I'm working on a kind of a universal graphical layout to present tips and tricks for you guys and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, that brings me to what will this content be about? You know, we've been talking about abstract ideas up to this point. The content will focus on helping players, which is something I've already done with Fallout 4 tips and tricks. It's just a natural progression. It's not completely pulling out the rug from a lot of you viewers, that are thinking, what is this new thing? What is he doing? I'm probably going to unsubscribe. Hopefully, you know, I am doing this for me, but hopefully, you know, that's a natural transition for some of you. But yeah, content will focus on helping players and to a lesser degree with other content being a part of the larger gaming community, which is a really broad statement, but I feel like it's worth noting, even though that's probably relevant to almost every single gaming channel on YouTube. But so what does that mean? The bulk of my content will be tips and tricks, guides for new games that come out. So it'll be relevant, right? But it's things that I'm interested in. I am done forcing out content. When I stop playing a game, I will stop posting the game on YouTube. That is something that I've decided on. That's just how it's going to be. And my hope is that the way that I market this brand and the way that I create the format of the videos and the content in general will keep you guys coming back for the content. For me, for the brand, not for the game. And again, that's something that I reflected on and realized I had a huge weakness with, obviously, because if I was posting Fallout videos and averaging at least 50,000 views per video, and then by the end of it, we got 5,000 views per video, obviously there's something wrong there. People were there just for the game. I'm going to try to cultivate a community and an atmosphere and the brand to keep you guys here and interested in new videos that are hopefully entertaining for you guys. So that's kind of the approach that I'm taking with this. We will not be forcing content at all. So again, bulk of content will be tips and tricks. That's the main focal point. Now we got a few other focal points that I'm just sharing now. I've got a lot of ideas, but these are the ones that I pretty much settled on that I really want to do. So other focal points will be Overwatch guides. So I can, you know, stand back and tell you guys, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch ever since it came out in May, but I posted 1 or 2 Overwatch videos on my channel. And the reason I did that is because I was focused on Fallout, but that's just so dumb. That's just not something I'm going to do anymore. If I'm playing a lot of a game, you're going to see it on my channel and that's going to be reflected. So Overwatch guides are going to be a thing. I don't know what kind of guides specifically, probably some hero guides, absolutely, map related guides, any kinds of tips and tricks that can help you guys in terms of Overwatch. I love Overwatch. I just love Overwatch. So that's going to be a focal point. Excuse me. I want to do a weekly news show where I talk to the camera. I don't know if that's going to be something that's ready immediately, but for me, I am, you know, I'm a part of this community just like you guys, and I pay attention to the news. I follow what's going on, you know, Bethesda's review policy, whatever has been relevant lately. And And I like to talk about it, but I feel like there needs to be a place for that on my new channel, because again, if that's something that I'm interested in, I want to share it with you guys through this brand and whatnot. So I want to make a weekly news show where I talk to the camera. Not sure on the format yet, not sure if that'll be launching with it, but just keep in mind that's something I definitely want to do. And then first impressions of new games is something I definitely want to do, because I'm able to get review copies, so naturally that makes sense if I can reach out to a publisher, get a review code for a game that maybe won't be covered on the channel. Maybe it will be because I really like it. But I will have a first impression for games. I think that's a really good way to drive new viewership to this channel. So that's definitely an important avenue for that. So, Jesus, I need to take a breath. I haven't talked for this long. It's so long. That's what happens when you stop making videos. So I've been talking about a lot of the content that will be on the channel, but let's talk about what I want to avoid, what won't be on the channel. And this is just probably from me stepping back and not making videos and just kind of evaluating what I feel good about making and what works, what doesn't work. I really, really want to avoid hype content designed to drive excitement for a game before release. It's a really good way to build viewership, but it just kind of sucks. And I'm just talking about from an inward perspective. I'm not saying all hype content sucks or all speculative speculation content sucks, but for me, it feels lazy, and uninspired, and just kind of shitty, to be honest with you guys, to be completely frank about it. Hype and speculation content is something I really want to avoid. I do not want to get into that. I want actual content based on stuff that I can actually play and share with you guys. I mean, it seems like a really easy concept when I break it down like that, and that's just kind of how I want to approach that. So I really want to avoid hype-related content, speculation-related content, countdowns as well as a little that kind of goes into clickbaity category. But I just want to avoid any content that makes me feel cheap, uninspired, too easy. You know, like, let me just throw up a video today. That'll be something easy to talk about. No, I don't want to do that. And also with that hype and speculation content, it's really easy to fall into clickbait traps. Even if it's not clickbait. Even if I upload a video that says, Overwatch winter update just came out. Oh, clickbait! You know, I don't know. I just don't want to get into that bullshit. I really don't. I want to upload videos that say, Overwatch, Hanzo Hero Guide. That's not clickbait, right? Unless I put boobs in the thumbnail. So I just want to make content and make it very overtly clear what it is. I'm here to help you. This is Level Up Gaming. I have a website. You know, the whole shebang. I'm probably sounding crazy by this point. I'm probably suffering from a lack of oxygen because I haven't been talking enough. So, moving on. Things I also want to avoid. I want to avoid paid promotion on my channel. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've done paid promotion in the past. I've been proud about some of it because I believed in the product, but I've not been proud of some of it in the past because I haven't believed in the product. And that's just kind of shitty. You know, if someone approaches me, a company approaches me, I need to evaluate that product and say, is this something that I'm really interested in, or am I just advertising for you guys to do it for money? Nobody likes doing paid promotion unless they have to, in my opinion. Truthfully, when you get down to the core of it. So I want to avoid that. I want to avoid that if I have to, unless I have to. And you know, that scenario comes about if this whole thing crashes and burns, and we'll worry about that later. But you may be wondering, okay, well, how are we going to fund this thing? Obviously, I think we're just going to do old-fashioned views on YouTube. That's obviously the big thing. But I am going to do Patreon as well because I think it's a good idea for building a community. There are a lot of generous people out there. And if I can, you know, run a Patreon kind of thing instead of doing paid promotions, I think that's a lot better, personally. The Patreon route is definitely another option and something that I absolutely plan to launch with the channel. I have different incentives, you know, to interact with you guys further. Discord, all that kinds of stuff. I have a lot of work to do with Patreon, but I haven't really got there yet. So anyways, when is this channel launching? The target date is January 1st. That's when I want to launch Level Up Gaming with the website, the social media, you know, the channel trailer will be the first thing. I never made a channel trailer for JV 2017 gameplay. That's what I will do, and I will introduce content, kind of lay out things in a more professional format than just a long-winded vlog that you guys are watching now. But that's what we're looking at, January 1st, which is It's like 2.5 weeks away. I'm really excited to start again. I really am. I just need to wrap up a few more things, and then I'll be full and ready, steam ahead to provide this content for you guys. So again, what happens to this channel right here? Nothing. All the content stays. The videos are all going to be here from the past. It'll just be like, you know, here I was, JV 2017 gameplay until November, and then January 1, here's Level Up Gaming. So anyways, I hope you guys are really excited for this. I just wanted to share this with you guys to give you an update. I know a lot of you will want to provide some sort of constructive criticism and feedback. I totally appreciate that. But for me, I've done so much thinking on this and so much evaluating and deciding what I want to do that it all seems so right. And so the reason I'm telling you that is I don't want you to spend like 15 minutes writing up a comment, giving me some harsh, you know, constructive criticism in order to help me. I mean, obviously I would appreciate that, but what I'm trying to say is I have decided this is what I'm going to do, and I'm super confident in it, and I think it's going to be great. So I hope you guys are excited too. And if you're not, I totally understand. If this is not something that's up your alley, you wanted me to do something else, I totally get that. And I just want to thank you for watching my content before and supporting me along this way. But yeah, Level Up Gaming is the future, and I really can't wait to start that with you guys January 1st. So anyways, look out for that channel trailer then, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon.